What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope y'all guys are doing well out there on this Monday. I'm doing well myself. Hope you had a very, very nice, relaxing, long weekend. You know what I always say about it, even though it was a day longer than what it normally is, day or two, they still go too fast. I come across this story right here with this sorry teacher. She's a Montgomery County public school teacher. She's a first grade teacher. Her name is Sarah Maggot, okay? Sarah Maggot, was involved in some extracurricular activities while teaching little first graders, and they was never ever the wiser on the things that this woman was doing. On school grounds, this woman right here is allegedly was selling fentanyl to connects that would come up to the school and buy it, okay? Texting back and forth and what have you and everything. Telling her connects how good the fentanyl, is and everything thing, you know what I mean? But what happened was one of her connects came up, made a buy and everything, and left. And basically he succumbed to the drugs. That's what is alleged to have happened, right? So Sarah was trying to get in touch with him to let him know how to deal with these powerful fentanyl drugs and what have you. Or, ask him how were they. He never got back with her. And so she actually told him, she left a text and said, okay, guess you must be dead. He was. He actually was dead. And his sister found his phone, saw these text messages back and forth between him and Sarah Maggot. Ugh, Maggot. Yeah, that's her last name, Maggot. And she was doing some maggot activity in this story right here, But as a result of that, she got busted, because the man's sister actually reported her, and rightfully so. But without further ado, I want us to check out these couple videos right here, pertaining to this situation, and we'll complete the commentary. Check this out.
Say a Montgomery County teacher sold fentanyl that killed a D.C. man.
Sarah Fox picks up the story from Silver Spring tonight.
Well, Sarah Maggot is a first grade teacher here at Dr. Charles Drew Elementary. However, right now she's on leave after being arrested. Police allege not only was she an educator, but also a drug dealer.
It's a scary situation, and so the allegations are definitely concerning for parents. And the first thing they're going to want to know is, did this have any impact on the classroom and their children?
Court documents reveal that back in March, a man in D.C. was discovered unresponsive in his bed. Fast forward to July, an autopsy report revealed the cause of death as fentanyl toxicity. Evidence shows text messages between the victim and Sarah talking about drugs and planning to meet up so he could buy some. Sarah tells the man that the pills she's selling are strong and good AF. She also recommends that he break the pill in half and only utilize one half at a time. Investigators believe this indicates that Sarah is, quote, well aware of the adverse and sometimes fatal effects of the pills she distributes. After the adult male was killed, his sister confronted Sarah from her brother's phone, and the first grade teacher responded with, don't blame your brother's choices on me. The Drug Enforcement Administration and Montgomery County Police detectives just executed a search and seizure warrant for Sarah Maggot's home in Burtonsville, Maryland, where she was arrested. The Montgomery County Parents Coalition says tonight there was a Board of Education meeting, and the fact that this wasn't even addressed is concerning.
It would have been a perfect opportunity for the Chief of Security at MCPS and the police department to partner with an announcement about this arrest. Put everything out there so parents can understand exactly what's going on and they can know what the school system's response is to these types of situations.
Montgomery County Public Schools tells me they can only say so much at this time because this is dealing with a personnel matter and they're waiting to see how the trial plays out. Sarah Maggot is set to appear in court on Friday, September 13th at 9:30 a.m. Of course, Fox 5 will stay ahead and let you know of any new developments.
Montgomery County Police say the text messages were found on the unnamed man's phone by his sister, who first confronted Sarah Maggot in a text message before notifying authorities. In the court affidavit, police say Maggot, a 34-year-old teacher, was selling pills to a man only identified as victim 1. Investigators say in a text exchange last January, the man asked Maggot, "Let me come get a John." John is slang for a pill. just one. But I'm going to bed like now, and they a dub. LMAO, I'm coming. And they are strong, so you better do half. They are good AF. Police say the relationship continued for weeks, with the victim asking Maggot for drugs 2 days before his death. Can I come scoop a couple of joint? Nah, don't have any waiting for them. You did all those joints last night, huh? Sold you 4 and sold Adam 5. On March 24th, the night before the man was found dead inside a home on M Street Northwest, the text messages show Maggot was trying to get in touch with the victim, but he wasn't responding. Sarah Maggot wrote, I guess you died. Don't have many left anyway, but she was going to bring the pinks. Then again, the day after the man was found dead, detectives say Maggot sent a text that said, guess you died. Bro, you straight? TF, missing for like 4 days. Bro, you worrying me. The final text exchange came on March 27th. Investigators say 2 days after the man's death, when his sister opened her brother's phone and sent a message to Maggot. This is victim 1's sister. He died. You should expletive kill yourself. Okay, I'm sorry about your loss if this is even true. I know who you are, and I know what you did. According to the charging document filed in the case, just a few weeks ago, Montgomery County Police received a complaint anonymously from someone who said that Sarah Maggot would routinely leave her classroom here at Charles Drew Elementary to sell drugs to people outside of her work. And that complaint included photographs of Maggot as well as identifying information. Court records also show Sarah Maggot has 2 prior DUIs she pleaded guilty to in 2010 and 2020. A spokesman for the school system says Maggot has been placed on administrative leave. In Montgomery County, Paul Wagner, News 4.
Hear that News 4 has so far been unable to locate the victim's family.
Wow, I'll tell you, these schools need to start doing a better job, basically, at vetting who they are hiring to be educators. This woman brung these dangerous drugs in that school, and you know how kids, can be. They may get curious and get bored, and the teacher may not be around, and she got this stuff in on her desk and what have you, and get to poking around and stuff like that and put their hands on this stuff. I heard people have actually died from even just touching fentanyl. You can even Google some of the videos where some police touched it and just fell out right there on the spot. So this woman endangered I don't know how many people's children just having these dangerous drugs around the children. You see what I'm saying? And she didn't even care. All she cared about was, pushing her little drugs in school. Her connects coming up to the school. Look at the kind of people she had coming around the children. Just had all kinds of dangerous elements, putting the children potentially in a bad situation. Yeah, they need to keep her ass locked up. But more than likely, all they're gonna do is probably slap her on the wrist. They said if this carries a mandatory sentence of 20 years if convicted. They got all the proof and evidence right there in writing with those text messages that the sister found was going back and forth between Sarah and her connect. You see. So, that's all the evidence right there. She even apologized. That's if the story was true. When she was telling the sister that. She apologized for, her loss. But you contributed to it when you sold these dangerous pills to that man. You're talking about they was good as, AF. So that means you had to be using them yourself to know it. I watched another video, where one of the deans or the educators was saying that, this woman was using the drugs herself. So yeah, she would know. That's just what it is. Bad situation. All I can say again is that these schools need to start doing a better job at vetting who they are hired to educate the children. You see, because you're putting children at risk, these dangerous drugs you're bringing into school, and the parents are never any bit the wiser. You see, schools are just dangerous. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. That's if you can comment, because I know we got some lowlife behind the scenes doing some foul things, or to set things up to be doing foul, but they ain't gonna be operating for long. But I'm just telling you, if you can comment, make sure you comment. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.